One love, God bless. Far Nelson here, and today I'm here to talk to you about how to protect yourself from spiritual warfare. So, right now we're in a time of a lot of chaos. There's a lot of chaotic things happening in the media, in elections and politics, with celebrities, with the environment, with wars. There's a lot to distract us from our true source, from our true self, and cause us to think in negative ways. I was even catching myself scrolling yesterday, and I realized when I caught myself how low energy I felt, because I was consuming all the stuff about the flood and the stuff about the hurricanes and all these towns being destroyed, and just seeing the bombs that are being passed back and forth from Israel and Palestine, and just seeing so much chaos in one day, because I don't usually consume social media, but some people keep talking about, all these situations, and I just wanted to see if I can get some information and get better informed. But I found myself in this spiral of just getting too exposed to so much suffering at once. And it made me realize, of course, that I have a privilege, of course, to be able to distance myself from this suffering. But it also gave me a vast amount of empathy, as well as a drain of energy, to see so much suffering going on. It just made me realize how unbalanced this environment, this world, this, universal mindset that this population has, this generation has. We are being attacked every single day. And if you're not conscious of these attacks, then you can fall into victim of them. And by attacks, I mean spiritual attacks that are meant to distract us, are meant to make us feel lack, are meant to make us feel like we shouldn't enjoy our lives because there's so many people suffering, or make us feel like we can't help because these people, we don't know them, and this and that, and we don't know where the money's actually going to. But the truth is that we are here to do the same thing that those people who are helping those specific people are doing. We are here to raise the vibration of this earth. We are here to help send positive energy from our community to the next, to the next, to the next. It's easy to get discouraged when we see so much spiritual warfare around us in our phones and society and everything. Even our foods, dumb us down if we're not careful what we eat. I remember Gatorade was a top sports drink at one time. Like, everybody said, oh, you play sports or you're doing any type of exercise, drink Gatorade. And then come to find out there's so much sugar and, food coloring and all these things in Gatorade. And it just really shows you how unaligned this world really is, how mistrusting and how misguiding this world really can be. There's a real warfare going on. We shouldn't be drinking sugary drinks when we're playing sports that are using up every single part of our body. But this is what is pushed to us. This is what is fed to us. We've been fed lies as kids. We've been fed things that are meant to slow us down as kids. But we have the opportunity to rise above and be that shining light that helps guide people out of darkness. So how do we fight? We're not fight because we don't want to fight anything. We want peace, So how do we protect ourselves from this spiritual warfare that's going on? We have to push as much positive energy into our environment as we can through the next person, by a compliment or just a helping hand, being of service of any kind, or maybe donating to a cause, across the country, across the world that aligns with what you believe in. But every single day, we should be doing what we can to be that light in this world. And this is how we truly fight, or not fight, but truly how we protect ourselves from the spiritual warfare. When we see the goodness of our own fruits, and we see the goodness of our own community, and we're focusing our mind, our spirit, our soul on what is good in this world instead of what the news puts into our face. It's okay to know that there's war going on right now. It's okay to know that there's war going on. It's okay to know that there's hurricanes. It's okay to know that there is famine and disease going on. But it's also okay to realize that you can't do anything right this second. You can't change someone's life right this second. You can't provide everything that whole society needs right this second. So what can we do? What can we do to help us not only protect ourselves, but protect others? Like I said, we have to be that positive light, that positive vibration. We have to do everything that we can, mentally, physically, and spiritually, to stay aligned with our true purpose and our true path, so that we don't continue this cycle that brings people into war, that brings people into picking sides, that brings people into hating the next person, and that brings people into not realizing the mistakes that they make, which affect the environment, which affect the world, which affect the politics, which affect the everything. We think that everything is just random, but no, everything in this universe happens for a reason. Either it's for your lesson or a lesson for somebody else. And sometimes it's both. But we have lost touch with this understanding that we need to get aligned with our true self. To protect yourself, you have to stay spiritually grounded. You have to make sure that you are doing what you can in your meditation to relax your mind and connect back with that divine source. You have to do what you can to pray as much as you can every single day, not only for yourself, but for your loved ones, your family, for your enemies, and for everybody in this universe who is struggling to awaken to their true self. Everything in this life matters. Everything in this life is connected. Everything in this life is divinely crafted for a reason. And that includes the plants, the animals, everything in this universe. But we have lost touch with this foundation. We have lost touch with this universal truth. And the more that you honor this universal truth and start respecting not only yourself, but the environment, and most importantly, loving that vessel that you have been gifted with, called your human body. When you start doing this, then you'll be able to see how you are protected at all times. When you truly know and truly understand that you are a divine creation, made with the same atoms and energy that created this whole entire universe. When you know that you are created with the same thing as this, then nothing can harm you. Nothing can phase you, because you know you're always being guided by the Most High to the best and highest version of yourself. We must stay in tune with this and push a positive vibration everywhere we go, every chance we can. To stay in this vibration, we must do our meditations, we must do our prayers, we must make sure that we're reading and learning how to handle situations more appropriately, learn more emotional intelligence, more spiritual wisdom that we can actually utilize and share. So when you grow yourself, it's not just for yourself. When you live a positive life, it's not just for yourself. When you become a positive person, mentally, physically, and spiritually, it's not just for yourself. It helps everybody. It helps there be less war. It helps there be less pollution, so that there's less global warming and less, oil digging and less ocean pollution and things like this that are causing disturbances in the ocean, in the tectonic plates, in the different atmospheres that are causing the rising temperatures, and all these different things that are causing more and more drastic storms, because the Most High is trying to give us a sign, but we want to ignore it, just like the last video I spoke on. It's time for us to wake up and realize our strength mentally, physically, and spiritually, and make sure that we are not only protecting ourselves, but using our energy to help protect others until they are ready to learn the wisdom and become a teacher themselves. There is a mass push of an evil agenda right now, and we need as many light beings as we can. We need as many people connected with that divine light within as we can, to not only help be that example, but help usher people into being that example as well. Everything in this life has a purpose. Everything in this life has a reason, and that means especially you. You are here as a human for a reason, not a dog, not a cat, not a beetle, not a roach, but you're here as a human for a reason. To help show people the way, to help show people that they are a part of the divine source. Not separate, but part of it. You are not separate from the divine source. You are part of the whole creation. Just as the wave is still part of the ocean and goes right back into the ocean once the wave dies. This is us. But we can come to this consciousness that we are the ocean before we die, before we have to go back. Because we are always there. There is no going back. Heaven is here now. This place is abundant. This place is fruitful. It's these sick and twisted, otherworldly elites that are running this planet, who try to make us think otherwise. Make America great again, right? What is that? That's pushing a mass agenda of lack. By saying make America great again, people are thinking that they're losing, that they don't have something, that they don't have enough of something, They're trying to figure out what they lack. What does America lack? And this is just a small example of what these politicians and what these false elites do. And that's nothing compared to what warfare does. How warfare makes people not trust anything. How warfare makes people torn and not want to love anybody that's different from them. So the tactics that are being played right now are drastic. The tactics that are being played right now are making people fall into such a low vibration that they need more light bearers. They need more people speaking real truth and also giving real solutions, being real examples. So protect yourself, make sure that you're being that light and catching yourself when you're feeling your energy drained. We don't have to consume everything that everybody else is consuming. We just have to do what we can when we can and continue to be that positive light, helping people get out of darkness and helping show people the way to show others. So, if you haven't, please like, comment, share, and subscribe so more people can get this wisdom and more people can be woken up to the true shepherds that they are, the true light bearers that they are here to be. I appreciate everybody that's been watching and supporting this channel. And I appreciate everybody that's doing the spiritual work to be a shepherd, be someone who is a leader, be someone who wants to help impact the world in a positive way and is doing it every single day by being a positive person mentally, physically, and spiritually. So I applaud you on this and I welcome you as family. We are all here as a blessing. We are all here as a gift from the Most High, and we should be using this gift wisely every single day, not to here to fight each other, not here to judge each other, not here to destroy this beautiful planet, but here to love each other and live in harmony with this world, not separation. One love.